welcome back. This session is around the utter exhaustion that comes with IBD symptoms, whether it's Crohn, colitis, pancolitis, you name it, whatever version of it you have. Unless you've had it, no one really appreciates that exhaustion. So we're going to start tackling that now. This is going to be slightly different to the general theme of most of my sessions. So see how you get on. Tapping on the side of the hand, either hand. These points are on both sides of the body, so it doesn't matter if you're using the left or the right hand side of the body, or if you swap halfway through. It's a very forgiving technique. Repeating after me. Even though I am utterly exhausted, and I have never known tiredness like this, I accept who I am and how I feel in this moment. Top of the head. I am utterly exhausted. My body is tired. My limbs are heavy. My legs are like lead. I have no energy. My mind is foggy. I have no desire to do anything. And this goes on day after day. And as much as I do my best to carry on, I am allowing myself this few minutes to feel into that exhaustion and listen to my body and start to let it go. Take a nice deep breath in. Release slowly. This round, I'm going to ask you some questions. So tune into that exhaustion. And as you tune into that exhaustion, find where it is in your body or around you. Everybody's different. I want you to get an indication of how exhausted that your body is right now. Out of 10, 10 is utter, like you probably wouldn't even be on this video, you're so exhausted. 1 is full of energy. Get a rating, and that'll be personal to you. First answer is always the right answer. Make a note of it in your mind, or preferably write it down. Okay. Even though I am experiencing exhaustion and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, I accept myself and how I feel. Now this time, close your eyes, just gently, be comfortable, and follow my questions. Feel into that exhaustion and where it is. And when you find it, I'm going to ask you, what color is it? And let that color come into your mind. First answer is the right answer. And when you found that color, I'm going to ask you, what shape is that feeling of exhaustion? Start to really see it in your mind. The first shape that comes into your mind is the right answer. And now that you've got the color and the shape of that exhaustion, what weight does it have? Is it heavy, light? Is it in the middle, neutral? Get a picture of that exhaustion, where it is in your body, what color it is, what shape it is, and how heavy or light it is. And as you build up the picture of this exhaustion, I'm going to ask you, what sound is it making, if it's making a sound? And just see what that is for you. It could be silent, it could be sighing, it could be screaming. It could be the sound of an alarm or a horn. Whatever comes to your mind is the right answer for you. Bring all of this into your mind, the colour and the shape, the weight and the sound. And if it doesn't have some of those things, that is fine too. This is your experience. I want you to tap on both of the collarbone points. Sit back in your chair or lay on your sofa, wherever you are right now, or if you're in your bed, be comfortable. And I'm now going to ask you to close your eyes. Breathe into that space of exhaustion. Breathe into that shape and colour, and that weight and that sound. Slowly and deeply. And you are now going to invite it, and this is just an invitation, to be heard by you and to leave your body. And each time you breathe in and out, allow that exhaustion, that colour, that shape, that weight, that sound, allow it to transform and leave your body. However it needs to do that. Whether it dissolves, bursts, something comes in and cleans it up, it shrinks, it disappears, it moves around your body and then leaves. Whatever is right for you is the perfect solution. Okay, stay here. I'll give you a little bit longer. Now, if you can feel this process happening and it's going to take longer than I'm giving you, pause this video and continue to breathe and allow that to leave for as long as it takes. Okay. If it's now at the point where it's leaving your body pretty much, or it's gone, we'll continue under the arm. I feel the relief of acknowledging this exhaustion and allowing it to leave my body. I've been holding on to so much, and I now realize that this doesn't have to be the case, and I can let it go. I am allowing my body to feel calmer and lighter and more energized in this moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Slow exhale. Check in with how you feel. What is that number of exhaustion now? The numbers, what I would expect, have decreased. If not, repeat this session. If the numbers have come right down low or have gone, I'm going to do another little round with you and just get you to be more curious as to what is going on. Or I'll rephrase that, what you can do with this sense of exhaustion and learn more about it. So even though I have been exhausted, I love and accept my body and for the messages it gives me every day. So I'm going to ask you now, what would you do with more energy? Now, this is going to go two ways. You might start getting a flood of ideas of all the things you'll do, how great it will be. And that's great. And if that's you right now, tap on that. Pause this video, tap through, thinking of all the great things you're going to do. Start to help the body feel safe, to have more energy, and acknowledge everything you would do and how great it would feel, because your feelings are very important to your healing due to the chemistry it creates in the body. Now, if when I asked you that question, you initially thought of some good things and then some more resistant things came in, like, oh, well, then I'd have to sort out those problems, deal with those bills, sort out that part of the house, deal with that other admin problem, go and see my family, who I've been avoiding for the last 6 months, go back to work, and I don't really like my job. I want you now to feel into the resistance. What would you do if you had more energy? And what would you have to do? What would you feel would be something you don't want to do because you've got more energy and the exhaustion is gone? Because as much as we might hate something, it is somehow serving us on a subconscious level. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there. See what comes up for you, even if it seems irrational. Write it down. Very important. Write this stuff down, because it's a fleeting thought that pops up and then it will be popped away again in that huge filing cabinet in your subconscious mind where all those blocks are. Okay. I acknowledge what has come up for me today. And I stand in this position of no judgment. I am observing my mind and my body. And that is all. And I make a commitment to myself to work on this resistance, to letting go of exhaustion, so that I can feel energized and full of life, because that is what I am here for. Take a breath in, long breath out. Give thanks to yourself for doing this for you today. Feel free to repeat this session whenever the tiredness comes on, and follow up with those questions at the end, because each time it could be different, or you might have a stubborn belief or issue that keeps coming up that needs more work. Okay, whatever you've written down in your journal or on your notepad, tap on that. Now, if that seems like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, reach out to me. I help people with IBD globally with this type of work, and you would be amazed at the difference it makes. And I'm saying that from my own experience, and also from all of my amazing clients that I see far and wide. Thank you for joining me for this. Stay curious to your body and the messages it's giving you. Know that you can be living a full, healthy, symptom-free life. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And I'll see you next time.